Welcome to the Beer League Banter, everybody. My name is welcome my friend Evan, as he is known and around the rink. Evan, Spicy Nuggets.
Spicy nuggets.
Spicy Nuggets. He's always at the snack bar eating nuggets.
Yeah, and I'm joined by Andrew. I just spent the last 30 minutes working on an art piece that Evan hasn't seen a hone in.
He will.
I'm very excited to see this, but
you're going to be very disappointed. No, I'm just kidding. You're gonna.
I don't think that's true. I laughed hard at Johnny Gaudreau sitting right there next to Carolina and Nashville. Make no sense.
Look at his face. That's one of those perfect hockey meme pictures that will live on in eternity, throughout eternity, because there's another one. It's one of the Kachucks.
It's Brady Tkachuk, dude.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna find it right now. I'm adding it to this because it's
okay. All right, first period.
Hey,
love it. All right. First period, we're going to run over the first week, kind of recap over the playoffs, different matchups, and then kind of dissect them a little bit. Some I think we'll dive into a little bit more than others. Timer, you want me to set a timer real quick?
Yes, please.
You got it, sir. And the first period starts now. All right, let's kick it off. Number 1 Pens versus number 4 Islanders. At this point now, we're 3 games in. Pens lead the series 2-1. Game 1, Islanders took it 4-3 in overtime. There's the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Brady Frankenstein Tkachuk.
He's just going to be watching from down here.
Oh, God. All right, so we had that first game went to overtime, but then Pittsburgh came back 2-1 in Game 2, 5-4 in Game 3. And can I throw out there, who's been a pretty superstar player for the Penguins? I'm pretty sure it's been Jeff Carter.
Sidney Crosby. Oh, shit.
Dude, Jeff Carter's looked fucking good. Like, it's like a rebirth for him.
He looks fantastic. Dude, that third game was a banger. That was insane. I was watching that. And, I mean, it's every couple of minutes somebody was scoring or doing some crazy shit.
Yeah.
That was a great game.
I feel like that's been a lot of these a lot of these series have been like that, and it's been incredibly exciting. It's hard to choose which one to watch, and I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that, you know?
Yeah, that's been a good one. I'm excited. Is the next game tonight, right?
I believe it's today.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm still hoping the Islanders pull it out because I'm just tired of the Penguins, to be completely honest. But
yeah, I liked the Islanders team. One thing, I think Matthew Barzal get going a little bit. I think if he gets going a little bit, then they'll be golden.
Yeah, they've got a solid team, straight up. I mean, it's weird. It's every time I see them, it feels like they're made of stone. And I know that's the weirdest thing to say, but like their core is just so good. So hopefully they'll pull it out.
It's a weird analogy, but they're like how the San Antonio Spurs used to be for a long time in basketball. They kind of play that same thing. It's not the most exciting brand of hockey, but I know. But hey, maybe someone listening is like, oh shit.
Yeah, I forget I'm not the only person in the world because I have people at work are like, oh, did you watch the basketball and or football and or baseball game? And I'm like,
what is that?
What is that shit?
Like, nah, but did you catch
curling?
What
you play when you're a child? Like, no, of course not.
All right. Is that all you got for that one? If so, we can move on because 2 minutes, not bad. All right.
We're going to try and run through it because, we took too much time last time.
Yeah. And I had some coffee this morning, so I am feeling fast. All right. Next matchup, we got the second-seeded Capitals and the third-seeded Bruins. Boston now up 3-1 after last night. Game 1, Washington won 3-2 in overtime. Game 2, Boston 4-3 in overtime. Game 3, we know what happened in Game 3. Boston 3-2 in double overtime. And then last night, I mean, Boston just looked like a brand new team. 4-1. Washington looked beat, man.
I feel like the announcers were really, really harping on Ovechkin sitting in his office on the left side.
Yeah.
And they kept saying they need to move him because that's their only play is to give him that on the power play.
Yeah.
And
is that before or after he scored?
That was before he scored. But then he scored and it went off somebody else's stick. So, I mean.
That's true. But still, I mean, he's sitting in his office. His stick snaps.
If it were, that's weird. I don't know. I don't. I mean, obviously, I don't think they only have one play. They're better than that.
No. I mean, and I don't know if it's still their leading scorer right now, but that Hathaway, their fourth line. I mean, their fourth line has been their best line, which you're not going to win. You're not going to win that series when your fourth line's the best line. So, I don't know. At this point, famous last words, but I think Washington's done, man. I think they're done. Boston looks good. Pasta woke up a little bit.
The fact that all of these have gone, or most of them have gone to overtime.
Yeah.
I want to say that I think Washington's going to come back, but yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to.
Yeah, I think
it's hard to say that
Boston,
without a face that's like this.
All right, moving on to the next one. We got the 1 Hurricanes versus 4 Predators. Canes now lead the series 2-1. Nashville last night, double overtime.
So, remember last episode?
I predicted Canes sweep. I'm eating my words.
You did, and then I said, I haven't watched either of these teams ever this entire season. Not because I hate them. It just didn't happen. I'm sticking with that tradition. I've not seen any of these games.
Well, between the games that are on, whenever that series is on, the other ones just win. The other ones just intrigue me a little bit more.
Yeah, I know. Last night the Edmonton game, or no, what was on? That was on the Colorado game. The one before that, no, it was the Washington game. I was watching that one.
Yeah.
So
I agree. You're not going to turn that series off to go watch Carolina Nashville.
Sorry, Carolina Nashville fans. What actually, I did see. I popped it on for like 2 seconds. The overtime was going on the same time as the Edmonton game last night.
Yeah.
Weirdest thing. Edmonton in Canada, obviously. 0 fans.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Nashville, full fucking stadium.
Yeah.
Weirdest contrast I've ever seen, switching back and forth between those two. Because I flipped it on and it was like, wow, that's fucking loud. And then I flipped it back to the other one and it was like, wow, this is so different. It's so, it's Tennessee, so, my freedoms or whatever. Like, that's really cool that they're allowing that. And it's great to see, fans back in the stands.
M-U-H, freedom, with a Z, my freedoms.
I didn't know that the hub of vaccinations happened in Tennessee. Shit,
dude, I think if you go that route, it's Carolina. Like their arena has been ridiculous.
I was talking to some friends last night on Discord. We were talking about this exact thing, and I was like, hey, they have a full fucking stadium. I wonder if they lifted their mask mandate. And somebody goes, motherfucker, do you think they ever had a mask mandate?
For sure.
You're probably right. So that was cool. I mean, so to talk about that series, there's a lot of people there watching it. I'm not one of them.
For sure. And they don't, you know what? Hey, maybe they don't need us. Maybe they do not need us.
I'm sure I'll watch it eventually.
I also wrote down to cover up my mishap last time, the goaltender for the Carolina Hurricanes, Nedeljkovic, nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
I think that's exactly what you said last time. Obviously, I'm lying.
All right. Anything you want to add? I will say that Duchesne goal in the double overtime really looked a lot similar, like very similar to that overtime goal from the Panthers game.
I did see that one.
There's been a decent amount of like breakaways going on this playoff season. It's been pretty cool.
I liked it.
All right. Moving on to the series that I just fucking wish would never end. Panthers and Lightning. Dude,
How good was that game 1?
Oh my God, it's been so good.
That game 1 was legitimately the best hockey game I've seen all season. It was, oh man, I never thought Florida could be so entertaining without reading a headline about somebody getting eaten by a gator.
Florida man. So here's a proposal. Next season, just every team takes the season off, and Florida and Tampa Bay just play each other 82 times. I'm in.
I'm cool with that. And it's easier on their drive. Like, they won't have to fly, or no, they would still have Florida's
big. They could probably ride a bike, dude. Like, get one of those electric bikes.
They're hockey players. They can just walk.
That's true.
That series has been good. I'm so happy that Florida pulled it out in the third one, because I fucking want a series, and I'm so tired of Tampa.
Yeah. One thing that's really bothering me though with that series is the whole goaltending situation. I didn't
Dude, why would
necessarily
you take out Bob's?
I don't know. I didn't think Drigger needed to start game 2.
Hell
Do you
no.
know what I mean?
Hell no.
And so now you've kind
Bob's
of
come
got
in at the end of the last game too.
he did. And they kind of rallied around it and they won.
Dude, just put the fucker in. He's so good.
I know.
He's never
and
been bad. His entire season, he's fantastic.
it's one of those things where I don't think I've ever been put in a position to question like a Quenneville tactic. But that one, when I saw he was starting game 2, I was like, I don't really agree with that one. Again, maybe you know something I don't know, but like it's not like game 1 they got blown out, 10-0. It finished 5-4. Vasilevsky didn't have a great game either. So, but he stayed in. So, obviously I think Bob gets the next game. Hopefully he runs with it, but I don't know. It just seemed a little unnecessary.
Yeah, agreed.
You want your goalie to get a rhythm, and right now I feel like neither of their goalies has a rhythm. And so, I don't know. I hope that doesn't end up being problematic, but that's something to watch closely for sure.
Yeah, agreed.
All right. Next one. The one that I didn't predict to be a sweep, but is looking like it might be a sweep. We got Avalanche and Blues. Fucking Nathan MacKinnon, dude.
He is fantastic. He's, arguably one of the best players in the league, if not the best player in the league right now. People have been saying that for a while because
yeah,
he's
a stud.
He's so good. He's needed that team around him.
Yeah,
obviously.
And that first line is stupid. That first line's stupid. I think that game 1 when Landeskog scrapped with Shen, I thought that really like set the tone, and I was like, cool. Oh shit, that was a good scrap. That was definitely a good scrap. So we've got game 1, Colorado 4-1. Game 2, Colorado 6-3. Game 3, Colorado 5-1. I mean, good luck, Blues. I wish you the best of luck. It's not to the fault of Jordan Binnington, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I think
it seems like they're just getting outplayed. It's weird to me that the Avs just look physically more dominant.
Oh, definitely.
Because they're just running over these guys.
Yeah. That first line, there was, I might have been game 1. One of the defensemen on the Blues went to go hit Rantanen. And he just like shrugged him off like nothing. And it might have been Bortuzzo or one of those bigger guys. Like nothing, dude. It's like, oh. So that's another series along with the Boston Capitals. I think that one's done. I really do.
Agreed.
St. Louis hasn't looked desperate. Last night I actually think they outshot the Avalanche, but still, I think Avs take that one. Nathan MacKinnon's looking way too fucking good. Drew Bauer's being a stud. He's looked great. So I think Avs are done. After that, they get a nice long break, rest up a little bit, and see if they take on Vegas in round 2, which leads us to the next matchup, Vegas and Minnesota Wild. Vegas lead 2-1. Obviously, we remember Minnesota won that first game, but then Vegas came back. Game 2, won 3-1. Game 3 was a strange one.
That was weird. It was weird to me how horribly like bad Vegas started defensively and how great they finished.
So I have a stat here. Minnesota was 2 for 6, so 2 goals on 6 shots before that third goal got called back. And then that was at 6:55 left in the first.
Okay.
They finished the game with 2 goals on 16 shots. They had 10 shots from that span of the first period to the third period. It just turned into a completely different team.
The Caps need to take that into consideration because last night, halfway through the second period of the Caps game, they had 5 shots on goal.
Yeah, that was...
halfway through the game, they had 5 shots on goal.
I didn't expect Boston to be the defensive powerhouse in this series, like especially for those first couple of games. Washington looked great defensively. It was the amount of 2-on-1s that I saw that Boston would try to make that pass. And
I like how we started talking about Vegas, and now we're talking about this series again.
Get back. It's a great fucking series. You know what? This one I'm not going to say is anywhere near over. I think that was at least a great start for Minnesota. You know,
these teams are going to go. I think this one's going. If anyone's going to go 7, it's going to be this one.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that. I think that one's been a lot of fun to watch. I think it's a good lesson for Minnesota. Obviously, Vegas, I think, has a little bit more experience, which is weird to say since they've only been around for a couple of years. But I hope Minnesota turns it around. That's a surprisingly exciting team to watch.
Yeah.
And let's sign a petition to get Matt Dumba to bring back the number 55 because
I forever, that's my favorite thing to tell anyone who doesn't watch hockey.
It's the best.
There's a guy at my office who just recently got into hockey, and he wanted to choose a team. He's like, "Oh, I like the Wilds logo." I was like, "Dude, they're awesome. That's a great one." Specifically,
Right.
there's a guy. Let me tell you about him, because Dumba number 55 was the best evolution of Dumba, in my opinion.
Dude, it's like the OG hockey meme. Like he was
straight up is.
Yeah, like he was like the first hockey meme ever. So, all right, so that one again. Flower looks great. I mean, I can't say anything bad about his game. He's looked great. Talbot's looked great too. I don't think the score of that last game tells the story at all.
No.
So, all right, we are at 14. Perfect as we're getting to Canada.
Cool. We're on track this time.
Number one Maple Leaf.
Fucking awesome game.
Dude, for the versus Canadians, it's still weird that we've got series that have already played 4 games and this one's only played 1.
Yeah.
Montreal 2-1. Fucking hell of a goal by Mr. Byron. If you watch that replay,
that's just filthy.
Fuck, man. But the John Tavares thing, I've watched it a couple times now, and it did not get any easier to watch.
That's really shitty to see. And it sucks.
Yeah, and I feel like it's hard to talk about anything else when it comes to that series right now, just because that kind of, you saw all the looks on everyone's face. And they came out and said, like, Toronto looked shook. All those guys were shaken up.
You kidding me?
So I think it's hard to say anything about that series because I think Game 2 is going to be a completely different Maple Leafs team.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that there's obviously like a little feeling out area, but when the game starts like that, that's just gonna damper your entire everything. So I think it's a new series pretty much from here on out. They're just gonna forget that first one.
Yeah, I mean, Carey Price looked good.
He looked awesome. He was
he looked great.
The defense for the Canadians was top notch the entire game.
Yeah, but I just think
they did a great job.
You've got the Maple Leafs will come out, they'll rally, and I think this one, just based off that, this one could go the distance. I think I had this. I don't remember what I said my prediction was for this one, but all I know is I was fucking wrong. I had Toronto in 5. Oh, maybe. Hold on. I wasn't fucking wrong. I thought maybe I had a sweep, but all right. There's Montreal's 1 win. But yeah, tough to watch. Not really. The whole Foligno-Perry fight, I understand why. I personally didn't think it was absolutely necessary, but I mean, it doesn't matter if I think it's necessary. Like the way I see it is if Foligno thought it was necessary, then it was necessary. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. It's one of those ones where if it happened, whatever. But if it didn't happen, it's also whatever.
Yeah, and
I know that there's like somebody said that Foligno told them what he said. He's like, "Hey man, it's our captain. This just has to happen." And I know Perry's he's a team player, so it's whatever.
And Foligno didn't like try to kill him. You know, it was more so. Yeah, it more so seemed like just an essential fight.
Yeah, it's going through the motions, and that is one of those things in the future that probably can and will change with the new generation of less fighting in the game. But as of right now, it's just whatever. That's the aftermath of what happens, and you just gotta wrap that one up and just accept it.
Yeah, for sure. So, moving on to a very surprising one, where once again I will eat my own words: the Oilers versus Jets. What the fuck?
So, the same way I described the Colorado Avalanche, they look physically bigger.
Yeah.
They look like seniors versus juniors.
Yeah, Hellebuck showed up.
They show up, they're hitting, they're just skating past everyone. And I mean, obviously they're putting 2 guys on McDavid the entire time, and
yeah. But that's what you got to do.
They need the Oilers need some bigger guys.
Yeah. They got to figure something out, because it's like we've seen this story so many times already, where it's like McDavid, Draisaitl have this amazing season, And then come playoff time, they just buckle down and they're like, just stop those two guys.
Yeah.
Here we are 2 games in, and Edmonton scored 1 goal. So, again, and that's not to discredit Winnipeg at all. They've been great. And again, I apologize to the Jets nation out there for saying that Edmonton was going to sweep them.
That's we had the regular season, hype on how great they were doing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not over.
No.
It's not over until the play of the whistle, but that's yeah.
So I mean, and Mike Smith actually looked really good last night.
He really did. He looked awesome. He
that
he was classic
goal,
Mike Smith too, where he was like trying to fuck with everybody.
Yeah, that overtime goal was just like, oh, like I have a feeling he got maybe 7 minutes of sleep last night, maybe.
Oh, he was probably like going up and down the hallways of their hotel, if they're in a hotel, or his house, just like punching walls.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like flapping his hair at it. Make like those wet like hair marks on the side of the drywall.
Can we say Mike Smith, the greasiest goalie in the NHL?
Absolutely. He's the professional wrestler of goalies. He greases himself up before the match. He's essentially The Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay, just with hair.
Both did not have hair.
You know what? Actually, I think he's more like who's the wrestler that I absolutely hate?
John Moxley. His former name was Dean Ambrose, and then he moved to about wrestling?
Fucking Jeans Ambrose.
Ambrose.
I could see Mike Smith wearing jeans under his pads.
Just to update you, because I know you're a big fan. He recently left the WWE, and now he's with the other company. He changed his name.
Oh no!
But he still wears jeans though, so don't worry about that.
Oh, that's good. Hey, look at that, dude. We're at 20 minutes and 20 seconds. Ran through every single series. I think that's pretty good for
all right,
the end.
We're done. I'll see you later.
All right, I'll take it.
Just get up and leave, and it's just an empty chair with you for the next 45 minutes.
I'm just like, Andrew.
All right, let's start going over these. Do you have any cool sound effects you want to use for the? There we go.
Transitioning to the second period here. Get ready for some second period segments.
Have you ever heard this actual riff at a hockey game?
Maybe like in the 90s or maybe early 2000s.
I can't think of any recent hockey games.
I think the Kings used to have. The Kings used to have an organ.
They have an organ person. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Okay, what are we going to watch first? So this is second period. We're going to go over our personal picks for the Beer League Beauties, the Beer League Blunders, and
so since
overall.
It's the first time we're doing this, Beer League Beauty, that's going to be our pick for best play of the week. It can be anything from a goal to a save to a hit, whatever you feel is best. Beer League Blunder, if you can't figure it out, going to be I guess you could say worst play of the week. And yeah, so we'll start rolling with that. We'll start off with our Beer League Beauty. Do you want to start with mine or yours?
Let's start with yours.
All right. Cue that baby up.
Got it. Where's
your?
There it is. Do you want to start with which one do you want to start with? You have
the one on
here.
top.
You have a Pens one here.
The Blues Avs one. That's my beauty.
Got it.
So we'll start with that one.
Queued up now.
Mine comes from Game 1 of Avalanche Blues.
Do you wanna preface this while I get this set up?
Yeah, sure. So the reason I chose this one, I mean, obviously there was a ton to choose from this week. I thought we had there was a lot going on. But because this one was so early on in the week, this was the moment that I was like, fuck yes, we're in the playoffs. Like, this is playoff hockey right here. I'm a sucker for goalies. Not a big fan of how Jordan Binnington ended this game, but I loved how he was during this game. So here we go. Second period. It should already be bookmarked. And
yeah, it opened up where it is. I go.
Burakovsky hit by 2 players.
No.
Hey, we got an ad.
Delicious crust your family food critics
Are you
will
kidding
rave.
me?
Croissant crust is flaky layers of buttery bliss.
Oh,
Rising
shit.
crust is
Oh,
fresh
man.
deliciousness.
Pizza.
Pizza for everyone
Dude, I'm
in your
hungry.
family to love. It's not delivery,
Right,
it's DiGiorno.
All right, let's try this again.
Rinsing it in.
Oh, I'm about
Burakovsky hit by 2 players. Rinsing it in. Gives it
Oh my god! Are
Oh
you
my
fucking kidding me with that?
Like, I believe it goes to the. I believe it shows a replay right after this too.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! No way! How did he make that save? How did Mikko Rantanen can't miss? I can't believe it. What a save by
Holy
Binnington.
shit!
Just nasty, man.
Good job. buddy.
Nasty. Like I said, that was the moment I was like, "Oh yeah, it's playoffs, baby.
Dude,
it's playoffs."
this is brought to you by DiGiorno. What that save was brought to you by DiGiorno. That was he took it home and he baked it himself.
He did, dude. Jordan Binnington's pad coming up right there really resembled the rising crust of a DiGiorno Supreme pizza.
The Rantanen, he really tried to deliver that pizza, aka that puck. He tried to deliver it, but Binnington was like, "This is not delivery.
For sure. Exactly.
No delivery for you."
Fucking shout out DiGiorno. God damn. All right, so yeah, that's beauty of the week. What a fucking beauty, dude.
Yeah.
Again, not a big fan of how Jordan Binnington ended that game trying to charge after Grubauer.
Hey, don't charge Grubauer. He's a saint.
Hold
He's
me back moment.
Hold my earrings.
Hold my baby.
Hold my baby.
All right,
Okay,
what do you got
that
set
was a
up
good-
for
that
your
was a good
beer
choice.
league?
I like that.
I also have not been timing this, so. Ooh.
I think we're 6 minutes into the beauty, so we're doing good.
All right.
Mine is you know exactly what it is. We talked about it before. I think everybody knows. This play right here by Paul Byron. Shorthanded. Byron. Shorthanded from his knees to put the game up 2-1.
Clear pass.
Under a minute left in this
Ridiculous.
third lead power play, and it's Matthews in.
First,
Travis
Thornton,
Newport
that giveaway was awful,
Yeah.
but whatever.
checked on the play and turned back by Armia with speed.
Look at the
Oh,
fucking
Byron
speed.
gets there.
Are you kidding me with
What a
this?
brilliant goal by
outworking
Paul Byron short.
He just straight up he overpowered it. I mean, watch the replay here.
The first time I saw this, and I saw his speed, I was like, he can do that? I had no fucking clue he could do that.
What's this move to get around?
Great job, though, of Armia just chipping it away, and this is a foot.
That's just gorgeous, dude.
Dude.
Puck protection, one-handed. He's still got his eye on the puck, even though he fell over. And I mean, that
Race
finish.
that is hard one to win.
Are
Sandin with the little trip of Byron, but how about his heads
Someone
up
go
play?
get me a pregnancy test because I think something has happened to me.
I know. Can we just also throw in the Selly of the week? I don't even care how he
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Kept
celebrates.
control. Watch himself focus.
Dude.
You deserve
His
to
eyes
do whatever
on the
you
puck.
want.
He gets control of the bottom
Oh.
hand and just chips it up and over.
When I watched that happen, I legitimately screamed out loud. That was such a good moment to watch live.
Oh, God, man.
It was so cool. All right, let's see. What do we got for? So yeah, that's my beauty of the week. That's hands down.
Byron, you
However,
fucking
okay.
beaut.
There's a runner-up beauty of the week.
All right, we got
I
some
don't
time.
I don't have a video for it. There's no videos
All right,
that
can talk
for
about it.
this. Did you watch the Oilers game last night?
I did not. I
Game
caught
two.
like the overtime.
Yeah, game 2 Oilers Jets.
I know what you're talking about. I saw it. I fucking saw it.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about the block shot?
No.
Oh, well, that would be my runner-up.
This is
All right,
not really a play. It's more of just a great try. The Oilers, Yamamoto for the Oilers.
Yeah, yeah.
He is what, 5'6"? He's probably taller than that.
You're tall, so he's 5'6"
he
for you.
Yeah, I know. He tried to hit so many people.
Yeah.
And every time, as I explained it to Ariel, it was like watching someone throw a stuffed animal at a brick wall. He tried so hard. Beer league beauty to that guy. That dude's a fucking beauty because even though he's not knocking people over, he is fucking trying. Good job, buddy.
A for
like
effort,
you.
baby.
A for effort
A.
on that one. Like I was watching him every one of his shifts. He was going 150%, trying to hit everybody. Didn't work all the time, but it was he went for
runner-up.
it. So that's a
I would
runner up
say-
just for keep going your way, man. That's a beauty play of the week.
I would say my runner-up would be that block shot. Was it DeMello on Winnipeg that blocked the Connor McDavid wide open net with the back
that
of his hand?
He was like,
Yeah.
he hit that.
And then they show him at the bench, and he's like,
Yeah.
ah.
I was like, God,
You earned that one, bud.
Yeah.
You earned it.
hands up
That's
for glory.
That's one that feels good when that overtime goal goes in. But if you lose that game, that ice pack feels like shit.
poor buddy. All right, let's get you queued up for your blunder.
All right. So
Let's see if we get another ad here. Oh, we do.
truly,
I'm just gonna mute it for the ad part of it.
let's just improvise over this. Truly, berry punch, citrus punch.
Hey,
it's full of
are
sugar.
you a white girl?
Do you want a headache tomorrow morning?
How often do you disappoint yourself?
Truly. All right, so mine comes from the Islanders-Pens game. I believe this was game number 2. Oh shit, is it not bookmarked?
It's bookmarked at 19 seconds.
Uh-oh. Oh, it might be this. Okay, it might be this.
Okay, let's go for it.
Let's just give it a go. Let's see if this is it.
Brian Pollock,
I rewound
Adam
it a little
Pollock,
bit.
not an easy thing
Oh
to
yeah,
do if you're the
Blunder,
Penguins.
baby. Starts
no.
there with
Not easy
turnover.
to say sometimes. Now
And-
Brian Rust with a shot.
First time playing goalie, everybody. First time playing goalie. Dude, that early in the game, you know everyone on the bench just
Look at him.
collapsed a little bit.
Look at him. He's standing.
Yeah,
And he
I don't understand. So that's like a double blunder because you've got the turnover and then you've got
Wow.
the easiest shot that he probably saw all game.
Is there a replay on that one? Let's see.
Probably.
There it is on
Bob.
cue. Pierre talked about
He's
this
like,
line.
Just
Brian Rust breaks
forget
the
about
ice.
it.
Yeah.
You're going to see the turnover's going to happen in the neutral zone
That's
by the
great.
Islanders. Pollock tries
That's
to move
not
the
great.
puck to Pollock. He turns it over. That's a self-inflicted wound. And then Russ with just a harmless shot.
Oh my.
Get your chest in front of the puck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Rule number 1, stay square.
I don't
Whatever.
think he was expecting it. That seemed like it was one of those Datsuk shots that just comes out of nowhere.
You know, I think that's the first time that Brian Rust has ever been compared to Pavel Datsuk. That's a first and probably only.
Yeah. the magic boy, as he is known, Rust.
Is that really his nickname?
No, God.
Oh, I was like, how have I not heard him called the Magic Boy?
You know, the magic man and the magic boy. You know, Pavel Datsuk's actually it's its godfather in real life.
Yeah, totally.
This is the hockey podcast where we spread lies.
Oh yeah.
Do you know that John
Hey,
Tortorella is a murderer in 3 states?
I think it's actually 4 now after he murdered Patrick Laine's
yeah.
career.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh shit! Patrick Laine, please come to Anaheim.
It's warm.
You can be our next Teemu Selanne.
There's pretty ladies and good food. Or pretty dudes. Yeah, whatever. 2021. Go for it.
It's true. It's true. All right. What
Um,
do you got for your blunder, my guy?
So I didn't have a video queued up, but I just wanted to talk about the defense for the Minnesota Wild.
Okay.
A lot of the goals that were scored by Vegas in game 2 was holy crap, man.
Yeah.
Their defense needs to step it up because there's a couple of them, and Vegas's second goal, I believe. I think it was the second or third goal that they came back with. The defensemen were just standing there staring at them.
Yeah.
It was insane. But I can't
No, and
remember
I mean,
which one that is.
Dude, I'd be terrified to see any of those guys coming down. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and plus, like we said in the last one, you can't even see past Mark Stone's head, so that's kind of an unfair advantage.
That's true. You just like they say
How about-
stare at their eyes, but his eyes are as big as 2 people's heads.
For sure.
So you're
For-
trying
like,
to stare at
that's
the
how-
eyes of his eyes, and you're like,
The worst part is you're not
"What?"
even, you're not even exaggerating. That's the worst part. Like, that's literal. Very literal. So how about this? Why don't we just find real quick the Ilya Samsonov clip, and we'll call
Oh
that
yeah,
as your
fucking duh. I was gonna do that, but also
we'll
yeah,
call that as your blunder because let's just see that again because
think
I haven't seen
it's-
it enough.
it's got to be in here. Here it is.
Beautiful.
Here, this is my blunder. Yeah, forget what I just said earlier.
And then Miller fires
That's
right
such a
back
good
down.
game too.
Schultz and
I
hesitation
mean-
allowing Smith.
Oh,
Dude,
cue the Globetrotters music. If I had that queued up, I'd use it.
I'd use that Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
Take the puck and he scores. Greg Smith. Game
that was-
3. Double overtime winner.
I think that.
Ridiculous.
I think
Brilliant
that-
performance tonight for Ilya Samsonov.
Watch his face here. And that's
Dude.
just
Hey, gentlemen, talk to
that's-
each other. Okay.
That's I mean, I fuck. I don't know
So
if it
after
was,
that play,
that's the thing. I don't know if it was his fault though, or if it was the defenseman who
it was a whole miscommunication for
it
sure.
might have been just a both thing. The defenseman wasn't close enough. I'm not going to dissect it too much, but just fuck.
Yeah, it's easy to put the blame on Samsonov. I'm trying to say it the way that everyone else says it. It's so hard to not say Samsonov. You know, at this point, I just want to call him Samsonite. But
I'm
whatever.
with it.
All
That was
right.
way off.
But okay, so we got, I think, a little bit of time. After that play, there was the whole Ovechkin just fucking going off.
He when he hit Marchand, it was awesome.
I don't
Marchand's hair
think-
goes everywhere.
I don't think Ovi yelling at the goalie was maybe the best move. I think that did more harm than it did good. I don't think that
mean,
was really a motivator.
We've all been there. I mean, hockey players know you gotta give each other some shit. Either either like giving somebody a rib or actually telling them that they need to step their shit up. Like we've all been there.
I mean, I'm gonna actually learn Russian and lip reading just so I can actually see what the fuck he was saying.
I think he was like, "Hey, I'm getting Starbucks after the game. Do you want me to get you something?"
Oh, I thought it was something more along the lines of like, "Hey, do you know that episode 2 of Beer League Banter is sponsored by DiGiorno?" That's what I thought it was.
He's like, their opinions rise like crusts of. Yeah, fucking hell.
Golden crusts of
I'm
a.
new to this.
I'm new.
I'm new. Fuck.
All right. I mean, are you pretty set on that for second period?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. That was I think all I really wanted to discuss, at least play wise, good and bad. I do have things to discuss that are ridiculous that are for the third period, so we could make our little transition that way.
All right, man. You got
do
it.
we have any sponsorships we want to go for though, real quick, just to get it out of the way?
Mexico.
This third period is sponsored by Mexico.
Yep. Do not drink our water. Mexico. All right, welcome to the third period.
How good are tacos, for real?
Dude, they're the best. All right, but you got to choose tacos or burritos. Which one are you choosing for the rest of your life? You have to get rid of one. I'm going burritos. We ask the hard, heavy hitting questions here. You can sleep on it if you really want to.
I don't know. You made the hamster in my brain work way harder than it should be working.
Doesn't sound like it.
Sorry, it's hurting. I don't know. That's a hard choice. Now, being on the East Coast now, I would choose tacos because I haven't found a decent burrito out here at all, and it's been
I don't think that
3
exists.
years. But yeah, but probably burritos, I guess.
All right.
Only if I could
cool.
put al pastor in the burrito.
I mean, it's interchangeable.
I was
The
gonna,
meat,
am I allowed to mix and match stuff?
yeah.
So
essentially
what
we're
if
just
I
talking
take
about the
so like say a street taco?
Okay.
The innards of a street taco is meat, cilantro, onions, whatever.
And gravel.
Could
Yeah.
I just do that in a burrito form?
Yeah, that's how Mexican food works, bro.
Okay, then I'll just do burrito because you can put infinitely more things in burrito, but you could also put less things in the burrito. Or you could tear it apart. Yeah, burrito all the way.
Yeah, exactly. Burrito wins.
You heard it here first.
All right, move on to the third period.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed. You see, I'm wearing my Rain City Bitch Pigeons shirt.
I did see that.
I'm excited for them, man. I'm excited for the Bitch Pigeons.
I know. I don't even think I'll ever call them the Kraken.
No. Unless I reference their stadium, then I call them the Crack House. But
But the bitch pigeons in the crack house still works. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, it still works. I'm sure
Right,
there are
sorry.
pigeons in crack houses.
I cut
All
you
right,
off. Sorry,
moving
go
on
for
to
it.
the third period, sponsored by Mexico.
Mexico. We love Mexico.
That's just their slogan. That's just their slogan.
So,
Ay, ay, ay.
did you say you wanted to say something about Pierre Maguire, or is that for later?
Oh, okay. So it's an idea, right? It's an idea for potentially a different segment, and it would be called Things Pierre Maguire Does That Annoy Me. I don't know if you noticed, but during the Avalanche game, every time that I just call him Mikko Rantanen, whatever you want to do it. He insists on calling him like Mikko Rantanen, and he like rolls the R.
He's the guy. He's that guy whose family's from Italy. Like not his immediate family, like not his mom or dad. His grandpa was from Sicily, and anytime that he goes to eat Italian food, he's like, okay, I'll have some ricotta.
Right. It's Ed Helms' character from They Came Together.
Yeah, exactly.
Gracias, señor.
Muchos gracias.
Exactly. So I might have just like shattered the glass, and now you'll just focus in on it when he says it.
Oh,
but
no,
he's like,
I love that part. He also like puts his tongue. Oh, sorry, you're talking about like Ed Helms. My bad.
No. Well, yeah, I love that too. But
no, yeah, he's definitely done that forever. Like even with the Russian names, he really loves doing that.
It's like, dude, stop. Like, I don't know why it bothers me so much. Maybe it's just a contrast when he's like, Landeskog passed back to McKinnon over to Mikko Rantanen. It's like, just come on, man. So yeah, so that's
like, over to Sidney Crosby.
Right, exactly. It's like, come to daddy. Let's see. We also didn't talk about Nazem Kadri.
Let me just hold on a second. I'm trying not to pull a muscle here.
Well done. Bravo.
Yeah, who fucking called it? I fucking called it. Who literally said he is going to do some stupid shit?
Dude.
Me.
And they were winning.
I'm not the first person. I think everybody's been saying that.
Well, yeah, but and then 8 games. If I'm being honest with you,
I thought it should have been more.
I thought they were just going to give him like 2. I'm not saying that's what I would have given him, but I thought they were just going to give him like 2 games.
I was expecting a $5,000 fine.
Yeah.
And then a statement from the Blues. But then with 8 games, I honestly think it should be more. I think it should be the first 2 rounds, regardless.
Yeah. I mean, it could be.
Probably going to go. I mean, yeah, it's true.
If they let's say they sweep, that goes into the 3rd round.
Oh, fuck. I hope they sweep just so we can't play.
Yeah. So, potentially he comes back in Stanley Cup Finals, but then he's just going to play for like 2 minutes and then be out until next season.
Did you see his fucking face too when he hit the guy?
I'm innocent.
He was like,
right.
Are you like you?
Like, dude, you're
did
not.
You not feel his shoulder or his face on your fucking shoulder and arm? Like I know you know what that feels like, and I know you were there because you were staring at the motherfucker. And he's like, why do you think? Like, oh, man, I've tried to like that person. Like maybe benefit of the doubt. Yeah, hockey play, it goes fast. But every time that he does this, he has that fucking face. He's like, oh, I didn't do that. And then he gets suspended, and he's like, and that's the face he's making in his house.
Face right there is the Nazem not handsome Kadri face right there. Not handsome. Fucking bad.
God damn it. Okay. Let's move on from that guy. I don't want to say things I don't like him. Bad.
If for some reason
maybe
he's
good
listening,
hockey player.
I'm sure he's
decisions.
handsome off the ice. What'd you say? Sorry.
Disagree.
Someone thinks he's handsome. It just doesn't have to be me.
It's true. There's people in jail who get married in jail. Somebody thinks somebody's handsome all the time.
Dude, that is such
maybe
a
he'll
good
go to
outlook
jail. No, just kidding.
All right, let's move on to some photos, videos, and photos. They're fucking photos now.
Okay, so I have a presentation.
You've got a gift.
I have a presentation.
I've been waiting all morning for this.
Let me get it set up. Let's see. So I've been really thinking about this for a while.
Okay.
And it's time to let the world see this. Welcome to my TED Talk. Jordan Binnington is literally Taylor Swift. I'm waiting for a reaction.
No. I'm waiting.
This is
for
not.
next.
This is not the whole thing. This is not the whole thing. I didn't just
Does
write.
it
It
go
didn't
any
take me
deeper?
20 minutes to write this down because this took me a long time
Does
to
it
make.
go any deeper than this, or is
So,
this? It's
Jordan
just
Binnington
Jordan.
is Taylor Swift, and here's why. So Jordan
Okay.
Binnington, when he first started, he was just like T Swift. He's the rookie, the bona fide country music sweetheart. Just across the board, everyone knew that he was going to be a star. Everyone knew that she was going to be a star. But you need a little bit of time to, get there.
Yeah.
So after a while, he then breaks out of his shell, as did Taylor, into the pop music scene. He broke into the show, and he got with the blues, and he became Stanley Cup Binnington, which is equivalent to pop stardom powerhouse Taylor Swift. This is
Hold on. Can I ask a question on your presentation?
Yes.
Why do you have two of the same photos side by side?
You know what? It's just I must have been a goof up because I can't tell the difference between these two photos.
It's the same photo.
The literally
Oh, you know
same
what?
photo.
The one on the left has the Skills logo. That's the
Oh,
difference.
okay.
No,
Yeah,
I see it now.
hold on.
Okay, I see it.
Let me
Continue.
So yeah, there we go. Now it's the same photo.
What?
So this is now she's transitioned into the pop stardom powerhouse that she is. Binnington is now the Stanley Cup winning goaltender who has shown he can do it. He's awesome. But as everyone knows in both Hollywood and hockey, you have to transition into a different, style to stay relevant.
Gotta have like a grunge phase,
Exactly. So now he's currently in the phase, what I like to call the "look what you made me do" phase. So this is him after the second game. He's or the first Africa game. He's trying to rush him. She's mad at Kanye. Kanye rushed the stage, so now she's rushing him with her music. Grubauer, he punched one of his boys, so he's trying to rush him. So now he's in that he's in the reinvention of the bad boy. She's in the reinvention of the bad girl.
That song is so bad. I've forgotten about that song because it's so fucking bad. All right, sorry.
That's current Binnington right now. But now begs the question for you, my friend, is what's next?
Oh my god.
What's the next iteration of Jordan Binnington? Does he try to go back to his roots? His country music, rookie lifestyle. He can't. He's not a rookie. He can't be a rookie unless he goes somewhere else or starts a new thing like Michael Jordan goes into the baseball thing. So I ran a deep AI algorithm to see what would be next. My AI is also currently located in my brain that forgets to speak English sometimes, so it's not very thorough. However, this is what I came up with. The future Binnington is where current T Swift is, where it's now future Binnington equals sexy time. Because this is her currently, I think. Actually, I'm just guessing. But he will transition into that. So he may be start wearing shorter pads, like the shorter breezers, just to show off a little bit more leg. He might get some pads that look like this. His skates might turn into a little high heel. And,
I'm confused by this photo because it looks like he's got two legs growing out of his inner thighs.
Oh Jesus! They are both sitting on a chair that the legs of the chair is legs of people.
Just cover up, like on your screen. Take your fingers and like cover up the two legs on the outside, and it looks like he's got just two tiny little legs. Oh my god! And it also begs the question to ask: who are his backup dancers?
I got this.
Oh my god! Jordan Little Legs Binnington, dude.
So that's my presentation. I think that he's going to transition into sexy time Binnington, and he's going to rock the world.
Fantastic! I can't wait. I cannot wait. He's
You're
gonna come out
welcome.
like his pads are gonna be designed to look like lace. You know what I
See,
mean?
That's would be
Like
great.
stockings.
And then these two people behind him will be behind him at all times, like in the seats behind the glass, just making that face the entire time.
No movement whatsoever. Just
No,
straight
no.
face.
Straight face behind. So anytime that a camera hits him, these two people will be right behind him.
Wow.
And he's probably going to get a helmet that looks like this with the curly hair.
And then Philip Grubauer is gonna be sitting at home and he's gonna
Dude,
go.
Grubauer
is
is okay. Imagine being Grubauer. You're sitting on the other side of the ice, and you look down like you're playing, but then you get a glimpse of the other goalie, and all you see is this.
Oh my God. Just chalk it up as an L. You've already lost.
And then he's gonna let in a bunch of goals, and then Binnington's gonna win, and then there we go. So that's
Can we,
my presentation
Can you
on
zoom in real
why.
quick
On
again?
what?
Zoom
Same
back
thing.
into the Jordan Binnington photo. Can we actually get those shirts that they're wearing in the background for the next episode?
I heart TS.
Yeah.
Sure.
I call the one on the right. That one looks like it'd fit me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll wear this one.
You can take the tank.
I'll look like a can of biscuits popped open, but I think I could shove into it.
Dude, a lot of people love biscuits.
It's true. God, they're so good.
I bet everyone in Nashville last night was eating biscuits while they were watching that game. in their
Oh,
seats.
next episode we're making beer league biscuits.
Don't you tease me. Do not tease me.
Oh shit. Okay, we got 10
That's
minutes
also-
left.
That could also be a hockey reference.
That's true.
That could be another segment, the beer league biscuit, and that's like best pass.
Best pass or something, or best
Yeah.
biscuit. Just biscuits in general.
Yeah, dude, KFC, pretty good. But we'll save that for a later episode.
Well, if DiGiorno made biscuit dough, then
DiGiorno
oh my God,
taking over.
every
taking over.
breather. Okay.
Yeah, that's how you
let's-
feel after you have a DiGiorno.
And all right. We have 10 minutes left. A little less than 10 minutes. Let's do our little Reddit browse. Talk some shit,
Perfect.
and then we should be good to go for this episode.
And real quick too, well done, dude. That was incredible. I had
Oh,
no
you.
idea that's what you were working on.
Yes, that's I've missed a lot of hours at work this week because of that.
Your
I'm just
brain.
kidding.
Your brain's a fucking treasure.
I put that together in 20 minutes, and I made you wait to start this podcast, and I hope you understand why now.
That's fine, dude. You gave me enough time for that coffee to really kick in.
Okay. So
I did see this one.
you got
The
top
one on
week.
top.
It's over now? It has
Yes.
to be. Okay. Yeah, we're in the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's so good.
yeah, that's fantastic. I love that. I saw this guy. I saw this one. This dude's. I used to do this with Timio all the time. Taught him how to play hockey. Oh, what a save! Fucking
Damn.
bravo! Put him in. We talked about this last time.
Yeah.
Kadri suspended. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
We saw that one last time.
Yeah, I love
Mine's
this.
about
I
5 months.
fucking love this. This made me
Can
laugh
you-
so hard.
Can you blow it up?
Oh, it won't. It says I'm railing Fat Pat's mom.
Oh my God. A man
Top
after my own
tier.
heart.
Top tier level
Wow.
shit talking. Good for you, bud. Whoever you are. Beerly beauty right there. That guy.
For real.
That's hilarious. This dude's watching, but he's standing a little he's like, I don't want to go near him just in case he does get punched in the face.
Right. He's like, I'm not really with this guy. Like, yeah, we drove together, but I'm not really here with him.
Like, we're coworkers. This is our first outing. I've never seen him outside the office before. Ever happened to you, or like you meet with somebody who you're not friends with, either coworker or like friends of friends, and they get out and they just make you want to die?
Yeah, that's called the last time I hang out with that person.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
That's actually how I felt about you for like the first 6 years that we were friends.
Most people. That's what. Usually the.
Yeah.
I have a questionnaire after every few months. You filled it out a bunch of times about
Yeah.
friendship.
You moved across the country, and I was like, finally, we can just be friends.
Fucking thank God.
All right, we saw that one.
Saw that one. Eriksson Ek entered in OT. Let's watch this one.
All right, that's game 1, I believe, right?
I think so.
Yeah. It's this. Oh,
God, what a goal!
just
What a
just
game
a-
too.
terrible bouncer.
Oh, this is
That
what
announcer,
language
though.
is this in? Is it French? That's French.
I think so. I think it's. Oh, I was gonna say Fleury's dad, but sorry. I think he passed away. That was really dark. My bad.
Boo.
That was
That's
really dark.
That's the beer
I'm
league
sorry.
logo on that one. Put on the list.
I'm sorry.
Apologize to Fleury.
Sorry.
Send him a
Sorry,
tweet.
Mr. Flower.
Make a Twitter and send him a tweet.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Hashtag keep smiling, Flower.
What a fucking.
I think it goes off like Martinez. It goes off Martinez, his
What a
leg or something
pass
like that.
What a pass that was. From his
Ooh.
knees. Spots him. Ah, he was trying to go to this guy. That's just that's a good bounce anyway.
That was an intentional pass. What are you talking about?
Oh,
that's
that leg.
God, that sucks so bad.
That sucks. One more thing too. How great is Shea Theodore?
You know, I try not to pay attention to it because I miss him so much.
When the Ducks got rid of him, I legitimately thought of burning down the Honda Center just a little bit, like one of the shittier restaurants.
Yeah, like enough to rebuild over the summer, like not
I
a problem.
love that guy, and they took Clayton Stoner off of our hands, which I will always root for Vegas just for that reason.
Yes, for sure.
Because
horrible. Clayton Stoner, dude, slowest guy in the league.
But they played that so well, where they were like, "Yeah, we'll take that guy," and the Ducks are probably like, "Oh my God, they're gonna take him." You could cheer, they're gonna take him, and then like, "But we want Theodore," and like, "No." They bamboozled him. They took him. I
he's
miss
a
that guy.
star. And I actually saw his salary the other day. I think he's only making like, I want to say it's like $5 million, which is such a steal for
Underpaid.
him.
Yeah, underpaid. He needs to be paid all of the money. Just give him the entire budget. He's fantastic. He's
5.2.
He's the golden boy. He's the
5.2.
Let's see here. Oh, the analysis of I like this one. I don't know if you saw this. Somebody did an analysis of the notes and chords of all NHL goal horns. So the Ducks are a straight F. The Arizona Coyotes have a mix. They've literally, like, they went in depth, and then they even broke it down to use the same intervals and chords.
Oh my God!
And then teams have the same notes. The only ones with the unique horns are Anaheim, Calgary, Carolina, Edmonton, Kings, Nashville, San Jose, Vancouver, and the Jets.
Leave it to California to have the unique progressions there.
I really enjoy the F right here. That's a solid chord. It gives you that stink face.
You know what we should do, because Matt and Nick have like perfect pitch or whatever, is just get them
to do these,
to make these noises, and we'll go side by side to see how close they are.
I'm bookmarking it for that exact reason.
I think that'd be amazing.
All right, it's bookmarked. We'll get them on here.
All right, cool. All right, what else we got?
Let's see. Marc-Andre Fleury officially becomes the first goalie in NHL history to play 15 consecutive postseasons. That is fucking awesome.
And that's one of those things that makes you feel old, right? Because I remember when he got drafted.
It's tough. I can't. We talked about it last time. He's a veteran. He looks exactly the same.
He does.
He in his looks, his gameplay style, he just looks awesome. I don't think he'll ever retire. This is a fantastic photo.
That's it.
The ref, he's already celebrating. It's not calling a penalty. He's just happy. He's like, oh,
high five.
He's high fiving God, I guess.
That one's brutal.
I'm not gonna. I'm done with that.
I know.
Let's see. Marchand wins it in overtime. We talked about that. Palmieri wins it. Here we go. Here's Kadri again.
I mean, we can watch it.
I mean, you can see his face right here.
Yeah.
Here, let's break this down.
I didn't do anything. That's how I imagine his voice.
Okay, so this is Kadri here.
Yep. And this is Falk. You can't see me pointing.
So here's Falk. Here's Kadri. Here's Kadri's shoulder.
Yeah, he's not even looking at the puck.
So if you hit him square, that's a great hit. It's clean.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the puck.
Agreed.
And he starts going in.
Look, he's staring at his head.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh,
So,
fuck, man.
you at this moment, if you're Kadri, you know exactly what you did.
Yeah.
You know where you hit. Yes, you have pads here, but you still feel things.
Yeah, he felt his nose.
And you know the difference between someone's chest and someone's head.
Yeah.
At least I do.
Their chest does not rotate on a swivel.
I've accidentally hit someone in the head before, and I felt horrible. Granted, I didn't put them out forever, but I did feel pretty bad. But I know the difference between the two. So, boom, hits him. Obviously,
guys, dude,
he's
doesn't help
down.
him at all.
And let's get the classic Kadri. What did I do face?
No, I hate those shots. I hate that shot.
What did I didn't do anything.
God, dude. And it also, it kind of sucks that the refs protected him.
I'm tired of that. I think refs should just let them go.
Especially after a hit like that.
Yeah, I know, dude. Look, he's even like, he's shaking his head no when fucking, is this Hoffman?
Hoffman, yeah.
Hoffman's like screaming at him.
Because I don't know what happened after this, but
he's like,
somebody
no,
have
no.
to answer. Like, was there a scrap or anything after this? Because
Dude,
Kadri got kicked.
Look at that face. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
you know exactly what you did, and you're pulling this shit. This is third, fourth time?
I don't know, but it's enough. It's enough that you could have predicted this was going to happen, and it wasn't an absurd prediction.
And this person behind is like, dude, I can't believe you did this shit again. Look at this.
I think that person's playing Candy Crush.
They might actually be. I know I want to dissect that a little bit. Oh, he's talking. He's filming himself.
Oh my God. What? Wait, go back.
He's humping.
Did this announcer just say, what the fuck?
No, he's talking in French words. Oh, he said Jordan Falk. That's what he said.
Oh.
Hold on, I kind of want to get back to this guy. I think he's humping the glass. What's this guy? Ooh. I think
Just
that's why that's why the refs pulled him away from there, because they're like, oh shit, you can't get him.
Yeah, Kadri didn't consent to that. They're like,
no, he did not. Neither did Falk. He didn't consented to smash in the head by your shoulder.
They're like, shit, dude, we didn't know that the 3-pump chump was in the crowd. Shit, get him out of here.
Classic pump.
Oh, dude.
It's all right. We're at the hour mark. We can
It hurts my head to watch that video.
wrap it up there. We'll leave it on a high note.
Oh God. Let's see. Do I have an out song?
Should you find one, or should you make one up?
We are done. We are done with this.
Binnington.
Oh my gosh, it's Jordan
Sexy
Binnington.
Binnington.
Before we go, can we name his backup dancers?
Yeah, you name the one on the left, I'll name the one on the right.
I kind of feel like he's a Felipe.
Okay.
But like it's spelt very strange. There's a Q in the middle. That's it though. That's the only strange thing. But it's Felipe over there.
Yeah, and the P is also silent. But you do say it.
It's PHF is actually how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Felipe. So you put a little bit more emphasis. Felipe, you're
doing a great job. This person's name is actually, their name is also Jordan Binnington. It's a weird coincidence.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Okay. All right. So we got a couple Jordan Binningtons and Felipe.
So Felipe, Jordan Binnington, and Jordan Bennett. I can't say his name.
Borden Jennington, dude. It's Borden
Jennington. It's Binnington's actually arch nemesis / evil twin.
You can see it in his face.
Yeah,
he's like,
Borden.
He don't know what's coming.
Borden Jennington. I can't see that.
Borden Jennington, dude, our new mascot, Borden Jennington.
Borden Jennington, and I'm just so you. Before we end this, I just want to let you know I have updated I added Jordan up here to the top left.
My guy.
So
this thing is incredible. I think by the end of playoffs, I'm gonna want a physical copy of this.
I'll you know that canvas print website where you can print out canvases. I'm gonna get this for our for our Fouriers, the 60 by 60.
Perfect. I'll hang that shit up.
That'd be great.
All right. Well,
All right.
I think this was a lovely episode. I think we did pretty well with the first, second, and third. That was a lot less error than I think I anticipated. I think we nailed it, man.
Cool. We went over by about 5 minutes, but you know what? when
Overtime, baby.
when you start
We don't
riffing,
know
you start riffing.
overtime.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
regular season overtime, and then we're gonna go to a shootout later. But that's just us throwing things in our house, and I don't want to do
Real
that.
quick, I also have to add a shout out. Shout out Anthony Cole. I told him I'd do it, so see if he gets here.
I'm
got
gonna
any-
shout out as well, not Anthony Cole, everyone else but Anthony Cole.
Okay, perfect. I'm sure he's gonna love to hear that.
Yes, everyone in the world.
You're gonna get a nasty text message. I can't wait.
Probably. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop this in 3, 2.